bass player, educated. Up next, we have another regular, Grant Fletcher. Give it up for Grant.
Good evening. How's everyone doing tonight? Was today not one of the most gorgeous days you've ever seen for the 2nd of November? It was amazing out there. And if it weren't for me having to go to calling hours to pay my respects to a mother of a good friend of mine, it would have been perfect. So I'm driving back and I'm thinking about all the memories that we had together, and the next thing I know, I'm being pulled over. Comes up to the window and says, I got you doing 91 miles an hour in a 65-mile-an-hour zone. I'm going to give you one chance to tell me why I should take you to jail right now. And I looked at him and I said, my former wife ran off with a trooper and I thought you were trying to return her. So I'm single and I'm dating now, and it's so much different now than it was the first time around. I actually dated my first younger lady recently, and it scared me to death. She didn't have grass on her playing field. Do you know how you explain a raspberry on the end of your nose to your coworkers? Did everyone celebrate Halloween recently? Dressed up, have a good time? I was out. I didn't dress up. I went much like I am tonight. And this lady comes up to me and she goes, so what are you supposed to be? And I said, well, I'm a comic. And she goes, well, tell me something funny. I said, okay, if I said I was an OBGYN, would you say I've got something for you to look at? And she did! She was a stripper. Excuse me, I've been fighting a nasty cold here. The latest news, and I have this right from the source. Do you know the real reason that Kim Kardashian is getting a divorce after 72 days of marriage? Her husband took out a money-back 90-day guarantee on her vagina. While I'm terrible at love, I have grandparents that have been together nearly 70 years. And I went over one recently and I said, Grandpa, what is your secret? And he goes, it's all about the communication. And I said, communication? I've been here. You sit on one side of the living room, Grandma sits on the other, and you don't talk. And he goes, no, we mental text each other. I have a niece that went out for trick-or-treating, and I happened to see her, and she was making all these scary faces at me, and I said, Madison, if you don't stop doing that, your face is going to stick like that. And she says, Uncle Grant, I Googled it. That's what Botox is for. Has anyone ever been hypnotized? It is the coolest thing in the world. Since I've been hypnotized, I have lost 60 pounds, I've given up a nicotine habit, and I can only pee sitting down. We're going to try this joke. The last couple times it hasn't gone over, but I'm hoping, I feel good about this crowd, so please go with me. The last serious relationship I had, the woman didn't understand this whole comedy thing. So one night she goes, Grant, you get up on stage and you have a certain amount of time to make people laugh. And I said, yeah. And she goes, okay. A couple nights later, we go upstairs and we start getting hot and heavy, and she goes, I'm going to try that comedy thing. You have 5 minutes to pleasure me. At 4 minutes, I'm going to give you 1 light. At 4 minutes and 30 seconds, I'm going to give you 2 lights. And at 5 minutes, I'm going to tap you out on the head, and I'm tagging you out for my bob. That's my time. I'm Grant Fletcher. Thank you very much for laughing and making a miserable day very much exciting.